So, Virgo, come close. I need you to listen with your heart, not just your ears. This reading, it's heavy. It's about someone else's tears, their regret, the silent, echoing cost of a choice they made. A choice that involved you, and it is destroying them from the inside out. But it's also about a prayer, a desperate late night prayer whispered into the dark. And in that prayer is your name. This is a message about karma, about consequence, and about a love or a connection so potent its absence has become a prison for another soul. This is for you, Virgo, because you need to know the truth of the impact you've had. You need to know what you mean, even if they never say it to your face. If you feel a sudden pang in your chest, a memory surfacing, you're already tuning in. This is Virgo, Virgo. We go into the deep hidden waters of the heart here. If you're ready to understand the unseen currents around you, make sure you're part of this community. Subscribe, hit the bell. Your story is sacred here. Now, take a breath, steady yourself. We are about to look into the mirror of someone else's soul and see your reflection. Look at this first card. A heart, suspended in a stormy gray sky, pierced clean through by three long swords. Rain falls. The pain is graphic, undeniable, and solitary. Virgo, this is the current reality for them. This is the tears and regret. This card represents heartbreak, betrayal, and profound sorrow. But here, the swords are not in your heart, they are in theirs. They are feeling the piercing consequence of a decision, likely a decision to walk away, to betray trust, to choose something or someone else over what you had. This is the card of agonizing clarity. They see now, with brutal, painful focus, exactly what they lost, and it is tearing them apart. The rain is their private storm of remorse. Now, see this second figure, cloaked in black, mourning before three spilled cups. The liquid of their emotions has poured out onto the ground, wasted. Behind them, two full cups stand untouched, but they are blind to them. Their gaze is locked only on the loss. Virgo, this is the cost that is destroying them. The Five of Cups. They are so consumed by the spilled cups, by what went wrong, by the mistake they made, by your absence, that they cannot see the two full cups still standing. Those cups represent other opportunities, their own growth, or even a potential for peace, but their regret has made them blind. They are stuck in a loop of grief, replaying the moment of loss over and over. The destruction is not from the outside. It is from this self-imposed prison of memory and mourning. But why is the cost so unbearably high for them? Because of what they actually lost. The third card is the Queen of Pentacles. See her seated on a throne carved with nature's symbols, surrounded by ripe fruit and fertile vines. A rabbit, a symbol of abundance and nourishment, rests at her feet. She holds a single golden coin with care and certainty. She is the embodiment of grounded, nurturing, and prosperous energy. Virgo, this is you. Or rather, this is the energy you represented to them. You were the Queen of Pentacles in their life. You represented stability, tangible care, unwavering support, and a safe, abundant kind of love. You were the person who nurtured, who provided a sense of home and security. They didn't just lose a person, they lost a foundation. They lost the warmth of the hearth. And now, in the coldness of their choice, they understand the true value of what they casually walked away from. You are the full cup they spilled. And what do they do with this crushing realization? The fourth card is the Six of Swords. A figure, hunched and cloaked, is ferried across calm waters from a rocky, turbulent shore to a distant, smoother shore. The swords are upright, planted in the boat. The journey is melancholic but necessary. This is them now, Virgo. This is the prayer. They are in the boat, moving away from the painful landscape of their regret. But this journey is not toward you, not yet. This is a journey of mental and emotional transition. They are trying to leave the worst of the pain behind, carrying their lessons with them. The calm waters suggest a resigned sadness, a quiet acceptance of the consequences. The prayer is in this journey, in the whispered hope for peace, and in the unspoken wish that somehow the distance between you could be bridged. They are praying for relief from the pain, and that relief is intrinsically tied to the thought of you. Finally, we have the oracle message. The card is simply soulmate. This is the confirmation. This is why the regret is so deep, so destructive. In their heart, in their silent admissions, in the dark, they recognize what they had with you as a soul level connection. The word, the concept, haunts them, soulmate. They are wrestling with the terrifying idea that they were given a rare divine gift and they failed to honor it. Their prayer is not just for you to come back, it is for forgiveness, for a second chance, for the universe to somehow undo the cost of their choice. You are all they pray for because, on a soul level, they believe you are the answer to the emptiness they now feel. So, Virgo, understand this. You are living rent-free in a palace of regret in someone's mind. Your absence is a constant, aching echo. The cost of their choice is a life that feels poorer, colder, and less authentic because the nurturing, real, and grounded light you brought is gone. They are not necessarily reaching out. They are kneeling in the quiet of their own ruin, and in that sacred, painful silence, your name is the only word that makes sense. It is the only prayer left that feels real. The silence where your name echoes is the loudest sound in their world. It drowns out everything else, the excuses they made, the justifications they built, the new distractions they sought. None of it can mute the resonance of your absence. It is a phantom limb of the heart, and they feel its ache with every beat. This journey they are on in the Six of Swords, it is not a journey away from you. It is a journey toward the understanding of what you truly were. They are being ferried, slowly and somberly, to the distant shore of full comprehension. With every stroke of the oar, they are unpacking the memory of you, turning it over in their hands, and seeing for the first time the intricate carvings of loyalty, care, and real love that they were too blind, too proud, or too fearful to see when they had it. The Queen of Pentacles you embodied was not just a comfort. She was a mirror. She reflected back to them their own potential for stability, for growth, for a rooted and beautiful life. In leaving you, they didn't just abandon a person, they turned their back on that reflection. They rejected a version of themselves that was calmer, more secure, more whole. And now, they are a fragmented puzzle with the central piece missing. They try to assemble a life, but the picture makes no sense. The colors are muted. The edges don't align. This is the true cost that is destroying them. It is not melodrama. It is the quiet, daily annihilation of their own peace. Every morning, the memory of what they had and what they so carelessly traded is the first thought. It's the ghost in their coffee cup, the shadow in their success, the hollow space in a room full of people. They built a life on a choice that felt right in a moment of confusion or fear, and now the foundation is sand, and the walls are weeping. And you, Virgo, you are the memory of solid ground. You are the blueprint of the home they blew up. You are the standard against which everything else is measured and found painfully, desperately lacking. So when they pray, It is not a simple wish. It is a soul's raw, unfiltered admission of fault. It is a plea sent into the cosmos, wrapped in tears and regret, carrying a single hope that the universe might be merciful, that the laws of cause and effect might, just this once, allow for a miracle, that the Queen of Pentacles might look upon the ruins they created and see not just the destruction, but the desperate, flawed human being kneeling in the midst of it, finally awake, finally aware, finally knowing the value of what they once held. Their prayer is not your burden to carry, but it is your truth to know. You are not forgotten. You are not replaced. You are in the deepest vault of their conscience, the one who got away in the most profound sense, the one whose absence taught them the meaning of loss, and in doing so, defined for them the true meaning of worth. The truth has been laid bare. Their tears are real. Their regret is their prison, and your name is the key they threw away, now hopelessly out of reach. This chapter, Virgo, is not about your next move. It is about the profound and unsettling power of your absence. It is about the immutable law that some values are only understood in the void they leave behind. You have become that lesson for someone, a living, breathing monument to what happens when a soul chooses illusion over substance. You are not responsible for their destruction, but you are, undeniably, the standard that revealed it. The cost they pay is the echo of the love they failed to honor. So let this knowledge settle within you, not as a burden, but as a solemn recognition of your own worth. You were a blessing they were not evolved enough to keep. Their prayer is the proof. Walk forward in your quiet strength, your grounded grace, knowing that the impact of your genuine heart echoes